Responsibility equals accountability equals ownership. And a sense of ownership is the most powerful weapon a team or organization can have. Pat Summitt.
Ownership and accountability are fundamental elements in a successful business. Simply put, ownership is about taking initiative and understanding what needs to be done, whereas accountability is maintaining and fulfilling this ownership. Ownership and accountability will allow employees to feel invested in the success of the team, gain a sense of autonomy, and develop growth as an employee. The terms ownership and accountability are used frequently in the business field. Despite often being used interchangeably, the terms carry different meanings. Accountability is connected to an extrinsic motivation, whereas ownership is connected to an intrinsic motivation. A balance between accountability and ownership in the workplace is beneficial. An environment that is created from accountability is one in which ownership can commence and flourish. Accountability includes aligning roles, communication, evaluation, and recognition. When employees are held accountable, they are given a task and have expectations of them to successfully complete this task. With accountability, there is more pressure placed on the quality and success of the obligation that you are given. In contrast to accountability, ownership is related to initiative and autonomy. Ownership includes the choice of rights and control, in which employees have a say in whether they will own their work and goals. Those who have ownership understand why they are taking accountability and accepting the challenge. Accountability is linked to what the goals are given from an extrinsic source, as opposed to ownership being how the goals are going to be accomplished from an intrinsic source. It is one thing to say you will take accountability and own something, but to develop an ownership mentality is the key to remaining loyal to the process. This mentality is not forced, but established, and includes any level of authority as an employee. There is a strong understanding of the importance of building and supporting the business. Having an ownership mentality includes being able to see the bigger picture or end goal, knowing you are capable of making a difference for your business, being motivated, driven, and taking initiative when needed, being a team player and dedicating time to developing a team bond, being innovative and creative in decision-making, trusting others and ensuring that others trust you. These skills do not always come naturally and can take some practice to master. Ownership requires effort and motives. A business that has many employees working with these attitudes and mindsets is a strong, thriving business. When employees have a strong understanding of what it is they are working toward and why it is important, they will be encouraged to work harder and aim for higher results. Ownership includes treating the company that the employee is working for as if it were their own company. This mindset increases personal accountability and responsibility. Accountability and an ownership mentality have many great benefits for the business. Employees who take ownership will help the company advance, create trust between coworkers, and contribute to a positive, healthy work environment. The employee will also achieve personal growth and development while boosting confidence and strength in their position. Micromanaging means that employees are being closely monitored and controlled by managers or those of higher authority. This management style is ineffective since it damages trust and increases levels of insecurity and stress. Employees require some freedom in the workplace, allowing them to learn and grow. This negative management style does not allow employees to learn accountability, ownership, or responsibility if others are consistently directing them. Micromanaging is a contributing factor to a negative work environment that prevents initiative and discourages independent work. Employees who are being closely observed are more likely to lose concentration on the task or dismiss the importance of the task if they feel as though they cannot fully own the task. Every business has a vision or mission that they are aiming to achieve. To successfully accomplish this mission, every employee in the business needs to align to the vision. It is essential to establish a clear, concise vision and ensure that the employees fully comprehend what it is they are aiming for. Thus, it is one thing to have a vision, but if the team of employees have not been given a specific direction of what they are striving for, then they are less likely to provide appropriate results. When each employee has a strong understanding of how their role will help to contribute to objectives of the business, then they are more likely to maintain productivity, stay motivated, and encourage one another to stick to the vision. It will create a common ground for where employees should be focusing their time and efforts. Sharing a company vision is a powerful motivator that will help to guide employees toward success. Now, let's look at a practical illustration. Greta was getting worried about losing her job. She knew she was not the most responsible, productive employee, but she could not afford to be fired from her position. Greta knew that she needed to change. She decided to shift her mindset and reflect on the importance of her job. She thought about how lucky she was that she was given the opportunity for this position with the company and decided to own her work. Greta shifted her mindset to be more positive. She believed in herself and that she was capable of making a difference. She focused on the bigger picture in the business. With this new mindset, she was able to become a more accountable employee. The new Greta now shows up to work with enthusiasm, develops strategies with her team, and remains committed to her tasks. Greta is proud of herself for taking ownership and accepting accountability.